Hey everyone!
Hey y'all!
Welcome back to another episode of Random Convos from the Couch Podcast.
Yes, we're so happy that you guys have tuned in to listen to us and see us for another week.
Yeah.
So to start the podcast off, how we start every week, we always start off with music.
Yes, new music.
And new music, I don't really have anything.
Really? Okay, I guess I'm gonna be charisma
okay,
this
so,
week, at least for the music part.
I mean, I listened to something, but I didn't add anything to my phone.
Okay. Well,
I know this is pretty messed up, but I, only want to actually mention stuff that I actually added to my phone.
Got you. Well, I'll tell you what. I'll talk about a couple of projects. Cash Doll, she's back. With a project, first one in 4 years since her official album release, I want to say.
Yeah.
This one was,
and being a mommy.
Of course, yes. Congratulations to her again. What's her son's name again? I forgot. Cashton. I love that name. Yeah, he is. But she released, I think it was Back to Dexter. I have to get it because it's only been a day. However, I did listen to the project. It's hosted by DJ Drama, which is really cool for her, to get a Gangsta Grills and stuff like that. I did like it. Bang on Dexter.
Bang on Dexter.
Okay.
I
thought Back on Dexter.
I did too. I'll look it up.
We're gonna see y'all because Wikipedia. I'm like that doesn't.
Yeah, it's Back on Dexter.
Yeah, I'm about to say it's like Bang on Dexter.
So
right, yeah.
I mean, you could probably edit it because you can edit it.
Really, that's probably what somebody did. Hopefully it ain't like a rival person like, we're gonna bang on Dexter.
Right.
Know? But Dexter is one of those dangerous streets up in Detroit. But shout out to all them. But yes, she was back into the studio and recorded this mixtape. I loved it. Mm-hmm. All of the beats sound fire. She was really on her Michigan shit. Great with the collaboration with her and Lakia. Her and Icewear Bizzo, her and Sada Baby, Louis Ray was on there, Babyface Ray was on there. It was just a Detroit style deal. So I definitely enjoyed it. Definitely will give gave it some more listens. Stuff. The intro was fire. I love how she kind of go in, and I love how she like incorporated some stuff from like. The like if they said her name on a podcast or if she's doing interviews, they kind of like just brought up that stuff. So it was kind of cool that way and everything. Also, Eric Bellinger dropped a project with Hitmaker.
I listened to it.
What'd you think of it?
I thought it was good. I mean, it was an Eric Bellinger project.
Yeah.
But okay, as of lately, the things he's releasing are these studio albums or EPs?
I think they're studio albums. It is
because like all his albums they all kind of have been sounding the same. I know he's a very melodic singer, like the type of beats and stuff he has, but like I said, all these last few projects have been sounding the same. Whereas like Easy Call, which is like my favorite Eric Bellinger album, but that was actually his studio album, and the songs were different.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like,
I understand what you mean. It's kind of
the reason I say is because I feel like he's been working just with Hitmaker.
I know this is their second project together and stuff. I think it was 1-800 Hit Easy 2 and stuff. I did like the song with him, Fabulous and Corday, with the lady sample and stuff. I do like.
I like the song he had with Money Long.
Yes, the remix. Yes, I did like that. I understand what you mean. Because sometimes especially when you have like it's like volumes, like 2s, 3s, 4s, shit like that. So it's kind of tough. I think I did have that thought process a long time ago because some of them is like definitely studio album, and then ones you just like Easy Call for sure is a studio album,
right?
But then other ones, I think, and I'll go into the thing. A lot of them he just counted as an album. I'm like, all right, do your thing.
Yeah, it was just like, don't get me wrong, it's a good sounding project, but like after a while, I'm just like, dang, like every song is starting to sound the same.
I understand.
And I don't know if it's also too because it's like Hitmaker and they just like them type of beats and stuff. Not saying I don't like the project. It just all start to sound the same.
Yeah.
And I want a project like Easy Call where it's like a variety. Now where every, you know what I mean? Every song is alike.
Yeah. So no, I totally understand. Did you listen to anything else this week?
No.
I'll get.
Oh, I lied.
Yeah.
And then I'm done.
Yeah.
I did listen to the Lizzo and SZA song.
Oh, how was that? I didn't
It
listen.
sounded really good, and the special song, that's a song that one of the songs Lizzo performed at the Grammys.
Oh, okay.
So, you know, she's saying, like, it's about damn time, but she also sang that song. Now, I'd never heard it before, so I don't know if it was already a single, or if she just decided just to sing it at the Grammys or whatever.
Yeah.
And even when she was performing it, I was like, this sounded really good, and I looked it up, or whatever, and then when I heard, and actually added it to my phone, and then when I heard the version with SZA that just came out, that sounded good too.
Okay.
So, kudos to that.
Yeah.
Because I don't really listen to Lizzo like that. But I guess I think it's, I don't know if it's, I realized too when she made her speech at the Grammys, which we're going to talk about.
Yeah.
By the way, how she makes positive music. And I never really realized that. And I don't know why I've never really been like a huge
Lizzo person.
Yeah.
I mean, it'll be like some singles from her. I mean, I will say like this. I would like her. I'm happy that she's winning. I want her to win and everything like that. I may not be like somebody that's just like I'm gonna be listening to Lizzo. I might listen to a couple like maybe her singles, like the shit that you may hear or whatever. But no, I'm happy for her and I hope that
it's just, Lizzo she makes, you know, Forever 21 music.
Yeah, I feel you.
It just takes me back to my college days.
Got you.
Working at the apartments.
Yeah. My man Big Crit dropped a song called Birthday Season.
How was it?
It was cool. It was just a clean version. Now here's the thing. This is the song I can tell
I'm
you.
assuming his birthday is
not
season. Oh. Well, it's called Birthday Season. I thought his birthday was
Yeah, I mean, but it was more like just basically it's like a birthday song. Like if you're in the club and it's hey, you know how everybody has a birthday every year. So you know whatever he'll do. Like if you're in Scorpios, Virgos, you know all these different stuff. So funny enough, dropped it on my cousin's birthday. Big Crit fan too. So yeah,
happy birthday, Keela.
Yeah, but yeah, no, I thought it was just one of those feel good songs. It wasn't like anything deep or anything like that.
Okay.
Like. Normally when you have a birthday song, it's kind of that feel. Like, it's not like boo. It's more like, it's just, you know, it's cool. But I would say this, because I feel like there was some other songs that dropped. I did listen to some stuff. I can't recall right now, but I will mention one more thing, because I'm surprised you didn't mention it. The Weta remix, officially.
Well, it's been out.
It's been out, and you bought it this week.
I did. I bought it.
Yeah.
Because, y'all... I just kept seeing it getting played all over Instagram, and every time I would hear the snippet, I just wanted to hear more, and so I was like, damn it, Beyonce. So I paid I think it was like $195 or something. Yeah,
I knew it was gonna hit streaming.
And bought it.
Yeah.
And then when you get it, I don't know why I thought it was gonna load to Apple Music. It doesn't. You get it as a zip file. So you have to actually go to your files, and it was gonna play that song and whatever. So
yeah.
So yeah, I mean, and then she released it on streaming today, which is fine. At least I can say I supported. And if she was to ever take it off streaming, I would still have it.
I'm surprised. I did go to the thing on Tidal. I was thinking maybe, just maybe, she might give like a credit to either like Twista or Trackmasters, I think, who created, you know.
Does she? Well, who made the beat?
I'm talking about Trackmaster. And maybe they. I have
Who's
to click on.
Trackmaster?
It's like a group of niggas.
Oh, okay.
Dudes, whoever. So, and it could be that maybe they just showed the name. I thought they were gonna have it like that, you know, because they had like the Dream, but you know, even though he has his actual name and stuff.
So who got the credit?
I think it's the exact same thing, and maybe they just did it that way because it was it's basically just a remix like everything else, because they had like lyricists and all that. So whatever they have the credits for, the actual cut fit is the same exact credit. But with and maybe that's just the way it showed up today.
So I have a question. The reason I asked about like would it be the beat? So although it is Twista's song, and she sampled Twista's song, what if she just sampled the beat from the song? Would would the producer only get the credit, or would the artist actually get the credit, even though the artist?
See, I've seen instances where it's been either or both.
Right, like,
that's what I was looking for. Like
if I made the beat, is the if it's like a Jay-Z song, you don't know.
Right.
But let's say
Just Blaze made the beat. So
right, Just Blaze. But let's say you want to sample the song, and they say, okay, who gets the credit? But if you're using just the beat, does Jay-Z still get the credit? He didn't make the beat. Just Blaze gets made the beat. So when the song I think
if it's just the instrumental, it may be just the actual producer. But if it's like a sample of your voice, it is the artist as well, like whoever. I think that's how it is. I mean, I'm not in the music industry. Why.
So did you? So maybe the producer's name.
Yeah, that's the thing. Okay. I have to actually go to it to see it again. But it's not a knock or anything, because I was just like curious. Because regardless, I would think it'd be cool. Whatever. Like, don't like. OT Genesis, don't he have some? Did he get like some type of money from Beyonce when she used like a couple of? Because she used 2 of his songs.
I mean,
separately.
but not
like
not songs on her performances.
Huh?
What like she used it like when she was performing?
But it
wasn't like an actual song.
But didn't one of them actually go to like when the Beychella? Didn't the audio actually go to like streaming, or did the song cut out before it goes to the next song?
Yeah, I don't think it ever actually went to streaming.
Okay.
Yeah, well, I mean, it was never on streaming.
I'm sure. You know what I think? I'm sure she did something for him because.
I'm sure she probably paid to use the song during the performance.
Yeah, because I'm sure that if he didn't get a check, then we would have heard about it by now.
Yeah, but no, she never released a version of the song.
I will only say, I'll say this before we move on. I would say the coolest thing to me for anyone to ever really get money off of something for it to get big to me will always be Trinidad James.
For for was it Bruno
Uptown
Mars?
Funk, yeah, like that.
And again, what part of his song?
Cadence. It was the cadence.
Hold
Or
on.
if you was to see the like dun 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 dun, and then he does that.
It's like gold all in my chain.
Yeah, or that first part before you get to that part.
Okay.
With their. That's the thing, like, and I think even the lyrics may be super close. I mean, I'm not going to listen to both the songs right now to decipher it because we're recording, obviously.
Right.
But no, but he gets paid for all that, and that's going to be even more big money because it's not like everything really having people playing it and because when Uptown Funk came out, it was literally the hottest song out at that time, so. It was crazy. All right, well, we can stick with music real quick because something happened this past Sunday. We talked about it on our last podcast episode where it was the Grammys. So I feel like we're going to have a lot to say in a good way, or we'll see.
We'll see.
So how should we start this off? I'll let you start it off.
So first, the Grammys opening up was performed by Bad Bunny.
Yeah, it was good.
He did a great job.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know what the hell he was saying, but it sounded good.
Yeah.
Oddly enough, I was listening to a podcast. I don't know what podcast it was, but they were talking about Bad Bunny, and I actually went to listen to his album. It sounds good.
Yeah, you know what? Although I can't understand a lot of the stuff that he is saying, I do want to...
like, his music just makes you want to dance.
Yeah. I do want to actually go to a Bad Bunny concert.
Just because, like, how people described it, like, that shit looked amazing.
I like him. I want him to win, yeah.
So, like, so Bad Bunny's performance was good. Like Lizzo, I don't remember all the performances or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But, of course, Beyonce broke the record of being the most awarded person ever of any artist of any genre. Grammys. She has the most Grammys ever, which is a huge accomplishment as an artist, and then even more so as a black woman, right? So definitely congratulations to her. But, of course, even though we Black women, we accomplish so many things. Of course, you know, sometimes white America likes to put us down. And so, what did they do? They snubbed her for Album of the Year.
4th time in a row. I'm trying to think. I know it's Beyonce album. I know it's Renaissance, and I know it's Lemonade. What's the 4th album that was?
What's the name again?
I know Beyonce, the self-titled.
Okay.
This one, Renaissance. What's that? Lemonade. And there's a 4th one. I don't know that 4th one.
Is it 4?
Was it 4? What did she have it? Or are we counting was it the Lion King? I don't know.
I'll look it up, or you can look it up over there. But yeah, and she lost to a white man, Harry Styles, who went up there on that stage and said, "This type of shit doesn't happen to me." What? A white man winning a Grammy for Album of the Year? What the fuck do you mean? It happens every fucking year. What do you mean?
Yeah.
Like, come on now, bro. Like, be for real.
Nick, be for real.
You know what I mean? Like, so there was that. Trevor Noah, I mean, he's cool as a host. I will say he did get annoying sometimes. Every time he just, like, kept mentioning Beyonce, but, like, overly, like, excessively too much.
Well, I'll say this. Sorry to interrupt. I'll say this. I feel like that was more CBS in his ear. This is what we need you to say.
But you know what's also, which is even more fucked up, that y'all would have him bring so much attention to Beyonce for you to still make her not win Album of the Year.
That part.
So that's even more fucked up. If it was indeed, in fact, CBS, like, saying, like, you know, make sure the attention is on her or whatever. But the hip hop tribute for 50 years.
I Am Sasha Fierce. That's the 4th one.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
That's the you know, If I Were a Boy.
Yeah.
And Single Ladies. Oh, we should know. We should remember.
Yeah. Okay. What'd you say right before that?
The hip hop tribute.
Yeah. Oh, the 50th. Shout out to Questlove for, you know, curating that whole thing, getting everything going and stuff. I love the fact that they decided to do that at the Grammys. That was like the first part of it. Right. I mean, 50 years coming up this August 13th and everything. So I am super excited. I do think that the BET Hip Hop Awards really should, like, that should be like the theme. 50 years. Reason why you're there. BET should do a little something for the regular one, but I'm just saying that. But anyway, I love.
But do you really think that they're gonna really do that? Because I saw like someone had, like, you know, said, like, man, I wish, you know, BET Hip Hop Awards could do something like this, and they was like, wait to this year.
Oh no, that was the regular BET Awards. They were like, if you thought that was cool, wait till whatever. And then somebody was like, y'all only gonna call the people that they didn't include. So Questlove did explain that multiple calls were made. A lot of them were denied. You know, people did not want to do it. So just because we didn't see them
didn't mean that the offer wasn't extended.
Right. Okay. So people like Snoop right now. That same day they had the Pro Bowl in Vegas, and they got him to go over to the Pro Bowl. Mm-hmm. So he did something with whoever, I think ESPN or whatever.
You know, that makes sense too, because I know people were talking about, like, why don't they have Nicki? Nicki already feels like the Grammys don't want her to win.
Yeah, so
why the fuck would she go and do that?
That's true. That's one.
T.I.
has that movie right now on Netflix. I think it's on Netflix with Tommy from Power, Joseph Sokoa or whatever his name is. Terrence J and all that. So he got that going on. So that's out.
He's refilming, or is he just like promoting?
Well, they're doing promotion, so he's not like they, unless whatever. It was some other people who could not physically make it.
Like, it was a really good performance of everyone they have. I know some people were, felt away because they didn't have, like a lot of others, like Southern rappers. Yeah, it wasn't a huge representation. All they had was.
But we don't know we don't know what the list they made before they make the phone calls. We don't know the people who denied going. We don't know that. So he said it's either people that didn't want to do it, people couldn't do it, or we couldn't get a hold of them. That type of shit. So, and then with some people that got mad that even though, here's the thing, you got to understand, they got to move fast to get all these people.
Right.
That's one thing. I do like the representation. I did like the fact that they had everybody, because here's the thing, it's not just one particular group of people that did hip hop. It's true. 50 years, so let's get all of them, and there's a lot of people. So, sometimes I think that focus was kind of like, y'all, it was a great performance, you know what I'm saying? Had everyone dancing and stuff.
Too, like, it's also white America.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like, maybe some people that some of y'all wanted to see, they might not even know who they are. Right.
You know, I'm sure, you know, the same way we looked at Bonnie when she won Song of the Year is the same way a lot of people probably was looking at Scarface and Lil Uzi Vert or whoever.
Speaking of her, I didn't know who she was. I was listening to another podcast, and apparently that lady is like
a legend.
Yeah, she's an acclaimed like songwriter.
Yeah, I think a lot of people. To me, this is how I took it. I think a lot of people who just like, if this is Song of the Year, it's crazy because like, even though you don't have to listen to certain artists, we talked about Bad Bunny, Harry Styles, we know them.
Right.
I just never heard the song that was Song of the Year. Not to say it's bad or anything. I just like you wouldn't. Here's the thing: like we've been in department stores, H&M's and Forever 21s, grocery stores, commercials, and all these. We hear songs.
Right.
We know of them. Like I've never heard the song. Someone play like 30 seconds of it. Like, oh, that's the record. I just never heard the record, so I wasn't a little surprised as much as she was when she won the award because it took her like 8 minutes to get up.
So, did you actually hear the song? I did not.
No, I have not.
Okay.
Yeah.
What if it's like a song that was like in every fucking...
It probably is. It's just, maybe you don't think, like, there's going to be some songs that... It'd be sometimes me and you be watching something and you be like, damn, I didn't know you know this song. Just hear it, you know?
Yeah.
But real quick, I would say this. Yeah.
Before we moved on.
Mm-hmm.
So, Chris Brown.
Yeah.
For best, was it R&B?
Yeah, best R&B album.
Mm-hmm. So, best R&B album went to what is he?
Let's say composer.
Composer, by the name of Robert Glasper. So, okay, so maybe like a curator. He's like a DJ Khaled, but like R&B version.
Yeah, I want to say classical music.
Yeah, like I think he's like a pianist. Like he's a
musician. He's really that. Yeah.
Yeah, Cody would say he's really that nigga. Yeah, he is.
A pianist.
Yeah, but
producer.
But in the R&B realm, right? Like he's well renowned. People know who he is in the music industry. So he won for best R&B album against Chris Brown's projects. I don't know.
Breezy or something. Breezy.
Yeah, Breezy. Yeah, do you know who the other nominees were?
Yeah, with Breezy, what we talk about, Good Morning, Gorgeous with Mary J. Blige, mm-hmm. Candy Drip, Lucky Day, Watch the Sun, PJ Morton.
Yes. And so when it came to the award, and it was announced who won, it was Robert Glasper. Now, a lot of people didn't know who he was. That's fine. But Chris Brown was highly upset.
Yes.
And more so because he put on his Instagram story, who the fuck is Robert Glasper?
Yep. We got who the fuck is Robert Glasper?
Okay.
Y'all playing who the fuck is this? I'm going to keep kicking y'all ass respectfully. I got to get my stills up. I'm going to start playing the harmonica.
And then he had then posted like a meme of him with a harmonica in his mouth.
Yeah.
Now, him saying, who the fuck is Robert Glasper, would be something you would see from a fan.
That only listens to like Chris Brown.
Right. Or a person on social media. Something you would see from something on Twitter, Facebook, right?
Who?
From just a consumer, a casual consumer.
But a dude that's in the music industry,
and the person that's nominated,
right?
You do not say that publicly regarding one of your peers, saying who the fuck is this nigga?
And not even just that, he did it 6 different times, basically. So
Yes.
clearly this dude was mad.
It's like, and when he said it, y'all, I kept telling Cody, I was like, all I can think to say is, this is so unprofessional. Like, you know what I mean? Like, these niggas not even like in the corporate 9-to-5 world. These niggas are artists, but I'm like, this is so like unprofessional, yo. Like, you were in the industry, like, this man, if you knew who this nigga was, you would know that, like, Robert Glasper is liked by a lot of niggas at the Grammys.
Right.
This is not this first nigga's Grammy nomination.
Or a
nor
Grammy
is it
win.
his first win.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, niggas know who we are. Niggas like him. So, if you really being honest, you shouldn't have said what you said, because he might be the nigga who could help you get a Grammy. But you've now burnt that bridge because you want to be a petty, immature. That was a very childish thing to do as a grown man, to say, who the fuck is this nigga, because you didn't get your way.
So the next day, he decided to send Robert Glasper a heartfelt apology.
And it ain't heartfelt. And by the way, what Cody's about to read, this is not how you apologize.
Yes. Congratulations, my brother. I would like to apologize if you took offense to my reaction at the Grammys.
Pause. If you took offense, my nigga, you asked the whole world, who the fuck is this nigga?
Right.
And then you continue to make fun of me and say, maybe I should learn how to play the harmonica. Yeah, nigga, maybe
that was pretty
you should.
That was, yeah.
Maybe you might win a Grammy.
You were not the intended target. And I know I came off really rude and mean. After doing my research, I actually think you're amazing.
Uh-huh.
End quote, or not quote, in caps. Mm-hmm. The organization is not doing us blacks our due diligence. You and I should.
Not this nigga saying, he then turned it on the whites. He said, my brother, they're trying to pit us against each other.
You and I should never be in the same category. He didn't say category. I'm just, two totally different vibes and genres. So from one black man to another, congratulations. Hope you are able to feed your family for life. God bless, my G.
Hold on, what the hell? That doesn't make any damn sense. Because you know why? Because Robert Glasper's album, he has singers on his project. Yeah, so it's not an instrumental, my nigga.
It's not. I mean, he had people like Big Crit, D Smoke, Common, Killer Mike, Jennifer Hudson, India.Arie, her, PJ Morton, Q-Tip, Music Soul Child.
Yeah, so
like he had some people.
Here's the reason why what Chris Brown said doesn't make any sense. You know why?
Why?
Because he said we make two different music, two different vibes. If you listen to the project, like I said, just because he's a pianist, he's a producer as well. Exactly. So he knows music. Right, but he didn't submit an instrumental album. So there are singers on the project.
Like Ty Dolla $ign. You worked with him.
So it's people singing on the project, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then he said, we got two different vibes. DJ Khaled and Kendrick Lamar are nominated for hip-hop albums. DJ Khaled don't rap. But he got other niggas on his songs rapping.
Or singing.
And the type of songs that he's rapping about is not the same songs that's on Kendrick Lamar's album. But they're inside the same category, right? Same concept. Next.
Right. Okay, so what you want to move to? You wanna talk about what's going on in the NBA?
Yeah, let's
I feel like I should have had a drink ready on this one.
So, before I get started about the NBA,
yeah,
and me and Cody had a conversation I wanted to bring up to you guys on the podcast. Before we do get into that, about the conversation, first, congratulations to LeBron James.
Yes.
For breaking the record.
Yeah.
Of most points made.
Yeah, the most total points scored in NBA history. Mm-hmm. And here's the thing: it's gonna be hard to break because he's still gonna go. Like he's gonna be in the league for at least a couple. So
the numbers just gonna keep going every single game.
Yeah.
So and who did he beat?
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
And who held that title for how long? For how many years?
38 years.
38 years.
It was held for 38 years. It was LeBron's 38. The points he has scored, 38,388 on the 38th day of the year.
If that's not a coincidence, I don't know what is.
It's going to be something that, like, you know,
now,
we'll remember for a long time.
Before we get into the conversation I want to have with Cody.
What up?
Regarding LeBron.
Yeah.
Me and Cody, we didn't watch the full game because it did start late. But we did catch at least the first half.
Yeah.
A good chunk of the first half.
Mm-hmm.
And as we were watching it, I told Cody, I said, it looked like, LeBron ain't fucking with Westbrook. Now, the reason I had mentioned this to Cody is because previously, I think like that day or the day before, Cody had already told me how it had already been some tension regarding Westbrook and LeBron.
Mm-hmm.
Because of how, I guess, like, positive Westbrook had been after a team loss, and LeBron just wasn't fucking with it. So, that's why I made that statement regarding this game this week. And I said that because Westbrook, because when the game had started, Cody had said, because LeBron is trying to beat this record, he was like, most likely everyone on the team is going to pass it to LeBron, which of course makes sense. If we can reach the goal, yay. And so I was like, oh, okay, so we're watching the game, and when, people are getting the ball, when they're getting down to the basket, they're passing to LeBron so he can try to shoot. Either he makes it or he don't, whatever. But Westbrook, when he got the ball, he going down getting, it's time to shoot. He ain't passing it. That nigga is shooting it.
Or passing it to someone else.
Yeah, but it ain't LeBron. So I was like, okay. And then there came a time where Westbrook did pass the ball to LeBron, but LeBron wasn't out. He wasn't ready for it yet, or he wasn't there yet, and he missed it. And
he just started yelling.
LeBron was pissed.
Yeah.
He was like, what the fuck? He was like...
Took his mouthpiece out and narrowed it.
Yeah, and I was like, huh.
And that's when I told her...
And that's when I was like, dang, I was like, I don't think they fuck with each other. And then, after that, I let her sing on Twitter, where I think Cody had told me too, like, where they were, like, hyping LeBron up or doing some little chant or cheer, and Westbrook to the side, like, ain't really fucking with it, ain't participating. And then the next day, what happened? Westbrook gets traded.
Yes, he was part of a 3-team trade. So I'll break this down for you as well as the listeners. So we got Westbrook going from LA over to Utah Jazz. From the Utah Jazz, their point guard Mike Conley is traded over to Minnesota Timberwolves for D'Angelo Russell. D-Lo is like what everybody likes to call him. And D-Lo is going back to LA. Now, the reason why I say back is because I will say this and you will understand what I mean. You remember when Swaggy P, I can't believe I call him by that name, Nick Young, him and Iggy, and it was leaked that, because he was like cheating on her.
That dude?
D'Angelo Russell was the one who had the phone.
It's funny, every time you mention him, you always have to tell me that story. So
I know, so you know what I'm talking about.
Because that's sad, because that just means he's not a rememberable nigga.
Right.
For his skills.
Right. So yeah, that happened. So also, I'm going to just kind of mix it in, like, with a lot of stuff. So with LA, Patrick Beverley, guy who hated Westbrook and Westbrook hated him. They was on the team from the beginning of the year up until whatever. So when D-Lo was coming to LA, Patrick Beverley was happy, like, oh, the game's back. Patrick Beverley gets traded to the Orlando Magic for Mo Bamba. Now, if you don't know who that is, if you like Shaq West's...
You said who?
Patrick Beverley.
Why does it sound like a coach?
He probably will be a coach back in there, but his name is Patrick Beverley.
That sounds like an old man name.
Well, he a young dude with dreads.
I think I'm thinking of a coach that's might be in the NBA right now, but he's a bald man and he's black.
I feel like I know you're talking about. I just don't want to forget what I was going with.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. Mo Bamba. He got traded for Mo Bamba. If you guys aren't too familiar with him, just listen to Sheck West's hit single named after him. And they were college teammates. Now, Mo Bamba left Orlando. Super happy to leave. Now he's with the Lakers. Other notable trades. Kyrie Irving earlier this week was traded from Brooklyn over to Dallas, so now he's playing with Luka. Well, even though the first game didn't play with Luka, but they still won. KD, also part of Brooklyn, is now with the Phoenix Suns. So he's with D-Book, or I'll call him D-Book. Devin Booker, I think this is really his nickname. And CP3, Chris Paul. What else we got? Oh, how about this one? Earlier, because I listened to, a podcast from my man John Wall. New perspective. I always like John, but this made me really love him because I was like, man, he was all humble and everything like that. They asked him about his time with Houston. He said it was trash. Now he with LA Clippers. Not anymore.
How long was he with Houston?
I don't know, because remember everybody was making the jokes how he basically have a big ass salary and he ain't playing no games, but people really didn't.
That was him.
Yeah, but but people did not realize. I mean, he was dealing with a lot of injuries, but he also lost his mom, so it was, not in the right space. I mean, I didn't know that either. I mean, and I don't think I thought. I was just like, well, he got a big contract, hey, you got money. But of course, I found out a lot of information from the interview and stuff.
Were people talking about him a lot because he was supposed to be the star player of the team?
Well, okay, so here's the thing with that, real quick.
Was that when James was there?
Well, yeah. Okay. But see, what happened was that they traded basically Westbrook when he was with Houston over to Washington, and then basically John Wall's going over to Houston. Mm-hmm. So when he said he got to Houston, he met he was going to meet with James Harden, because James Harden really was the main dude since Westbrook is gone. Well, he was the main dude even when Westbrook was there. Mm-hmm. He said, "Hey, what's going on? Well, I'm about to fly to Atlanta to go to little baby's birthday party or some shit like that." So he really didn't feel all the things he was talking about.
That's what he said that James said to him.
Yeah, James was like, "All right, well, I'm about to go fly." This is off season, but still, but the principle.
He wasn't trying to get to know him or anything.
Yeah, or he was just kind of I'll be back later, but enjoy your time here in Houston. Go to Turkey Lay Hut, some shit like that. But then he said his time was trash. Well, now he is back with Houston, only spending a few months with the Clippers.
Hopefully he'll enjoy his time.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of all these other things because there was a bunch of other trades. But I'll tell you one that one was crazy. But I'll tell you another one. Larsa Pippen. Scottie Pippen's ex-wife. Mm-hmm. They have a son, Scottie Pippen Jr.
Okay.
And Larsa, grown woman, can make her own decisions. But dealing with Future. Her new man right now, Michael Jordan's son, Marcus. Mm-hmm. But she also had an ex as well. He's also in the NBA, Malik Beasley. Malik Beasley is now traded over to the Los Angeles Lakers. Now, that's the same team with Scottie Pippen Jr. So now he has to share the team with a dude that slept with his mom at one point.
Hold on, so Scottie Pippen Jr.'s in the NBA?
Yeah, he's really mainly on the South Bay Lakers, but he's still.
So he's in the G League.
But he's also one of the players who suits up. So how I told you, it's 12 main dudes, but it's 15 total, and it's 3 guys who still suit up. Who you don't know the injury's gonna happen, if a person's gonna get fouled a lot. Mm-hmm. They still got to be ready, just regardless. Mm-hmm. He's one of them. Okay. And Malik. Beasley is now on the Lakers. So, a little awkward.
That is weird.
Yeah. Yeah.
Damn, how old is Larsa Pippen?
I don't know. But she's not. That is a Google question. But we could get into.
So, the conversation I want to have with you guys. Me and Cody, I want to talk about is
48.
Okay. Is which era of NBA, as far as the players goes, were better? Who are the better players? Right, the new guys or the older guys? And the reason, what?
Well, we'll specify like this. You got the early black and white shorts up to here.
The Bill Russells.
Them.
You
got them. Then you get the 80s, Magic Johnson, Isaiah, all that. Then you got the 90s, Michaels and all that, 2000s, 2010s, and 2020s. Same thing, but go ahead.
So, I was asking Cody who's better then versus now. And the reason I asked Cody this is because during the game, they had, it was it was like during the game, there was a picture they had showed where, they were comparing LeBron and Kareem as far as like the number of points and stuff like that. The total 3 points, the total of that were 3 points, shots they made and like something else.
Mm-hmm.
And for like LeBron, for the 3 point, it was like 30 something thousand, and for Kareem, it was only 3. Right? And I told Cody, I said, how long was Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in the NBA?
20 years.
And I was like, okay. But then Cody was like, Blue, but keep in mind, he was like, the 3-point shot wasn't invented until
1979. And he started in 1969.
1979.
So it was only a 10-year difference.
And I asked Cody, I said, okay, so he started in 1969. They didn't start counting 3-point shots until 1979. I said, when did he retire, when he stopped playing?
1989.
It was 1989. So that was a 10-year gap. So I told Cody, I said, so this man is considered in the past 20 years, this man is considered, well, not even considered, he is the highest leading scorer ever, number of points in the NBA ever. And in the 10 years that the 3-point shot had been invented that he still was playing, that nigga only hit a 3-point shot 3 times? How the hell is he the greatest in the NBA?
Well,
you only hit it 3 times. So
wait. Hold on. Okay. I think now, think it out loud. I think you're describing it as like this was like, how we just talked about the awards and got snubbed, and how was this person supposed to? It made a lot of twos and all that. It's that's the point.
I know, but what I'm saying is like, but the fact that as far as in the 3-point line, you only hit those 3 times in the 10 years of your career.
And I was telling her that he was a center. How many centers do you know?
And then I told Cody too. I said that lets you know he had to be the best nigga on the team, because that means the point guard and the shooting guards must have sucked.
He also played for the Lakers.
Because why is the center the top leading scorer? What the other positions, my nigga, what are you here for? What are you doing? You're the point guard, right? You're the shooting guard, right? My nigga, you should be leading scorers, not the fucking center. Again. So I told Cody, I said... I told Cody, I said...
James Worthy.
I said, so was they really that
they
good,
got Magic.
bro?
Eventually, when they got Magic.
Bro, they
and stuff.
Then I don't think they was that good, because come on now.
Well, once the Lakers... Okay, here's the thing. When they got Magic, that's when they started... that's when... he was doing his thing. So until that time, because he also played for the Bucks, he just happened to be.
So what was Magic? How many points did Magic score?
I don't know. He wasn't in the league as long.
But you said when they got Magic, that's when they got.
Oh yeah, once Magic was on the court, he was on his thing. He's got to be in the top 10. I don't know the list. I don't feel like looking it up right now.
But
I will say this. I will agree with it. I do think that LeBron's like
the 2000s era now, basketball is way harder than what they had back then.
Yeah, because a lot of those guys, they were playing with McMahons and.
I told Cody, I said, so basically, the reason the niggas were on basketball team because they was tall. They didn't really have, let's be honest, the athletic ability. Right. They was all the same damn size. Right. Skinny, no muscles. Right. Come on now. Right.
Well, I'll tell you what, we'll stay in, Can You Believe It? We'll go with Can You Believe This shit real quick.
Damn, we ever talk for 45 minutes?
Hey, we have a good podcast.
I know. Wow.
So we'll do two, but I'll go first only because since we're on the topic of basketball,
okay,
might as well let you guys know about some basketball. So can you believe this shit? All right.
Okay.
Don't look on the computer because I just want to know what your reaction gonna be.
Okay.
Tuesday night this week, y'all. A basketball game between Weatherford and Anadarko, which is in Oklahoma, ended in the score, and this is high school.
Okay.
4-2.
Hold on. What type of game was this?
It's a high school basketball game.
Basketball. 4-2.
Yeah. Tuesday night, Weatherford, Oklahoma.
Was this a full game?
A full game. And to confirm,
was in there running suicides. Suicides.
Give me something 3 times. Come on.
Cancel the whole damn team, bruh. That's embarrassing as fuck. That's embarrassing. That is embarrassing, bruh.
What's crazy is, okay, so I'm watching the video of this because I saw
These
the
are
thing.
high schoolers?
Yes. I saw the like, I don't know, I think I got it from Twitter first. And I'm like, 4-2, like, that was like, it wasn't like 4-2, oh, we got a blizzard outside, we got to cancel the game. It was 4-2, right? This is the thing, and no one realizes this.
That's funny.
In high school, there is no shot clock. At all.
So you don't have the 24 seconds.
So I literally could just...
Has it always been that way?
Yeah, it's because I remember like middle school I was like because it's middle school, but in high school they don't have a shot clock at all. So that's the reason why a lot of times if y'all see high school sports and the score isn't.
But okay, so is it the reason they don't have a shot clock is because the time just keep going down?
Actually, I'm gonna be honest with you. I could not tell you why they don't have a shot clock in the thing.
Maybe the time just keeps going.
I mean, no. The time is still going to be the exact same as it is. Like,
oh, you're right.
You know, it's going to be the same regardless. It's not going to do no different. But it's the fact that there's no shot clock. So, I don't know. I feel like if I'm one of the coaches, I'm pissed because what the hell did we learn in practice for y'all to keep doing this? They literally would. I can only imagine what drills they got to be doing, like, and what, you know, whatever. It's one thing if one team had 4 points, the other team had like 100. It's the fact that both teams, like, I don't think that they should get. I don't even know who won.
God.
Oh, I think it was Weatherford.
I have a thought, but
well, okay.
You know, I have a thought, but I shouldn't. It's not even funny.
Okay, well,
actually, it is funny, but it might be insulting, so I'm not going to ask it.
Okay, so let me read this first, and then we'll see. Weatherford.
You know what I'm going to ask you.
Go ahead.
I was going to ask. Is this a school of special needs?
Damn.
Like, you know, like...
I don't know if you can keep going on that. I don't want to get canceled before we get started.
You know, like the,
No, it was grown-ass kids.
Oh, I felt like, you know, like the handicap Olympics or something. Like, they're just happy that they scored.
Please don't get us canceled. We just got on YouTube. Come on now. I might have to take that part out. I don't know.
You won't.
All I'm saying is I'm going to keep it. But if anybody ever calls us out on it, we're going to have to stay what we said. Okay. Because at one point, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to shoot my wife some bill real quick. If you didn't want her to make the joke, then they should have scored more points and we wouldn't be talking about this.
Was my question not valid?
No, it was a valid question because you didn't know. But here's the issue. Who won? Whoever the Eagles are.
Okay.
The Weatherford Eagles. Okay. Now the Warriors, because they got 2. But you want to know how they got those 2 points?
No.
Foul shots. Meaning, they didn't actually make a basket. Because when you shoot a free throw, it does not, like, count as your field goal. That's not a field goal. It's just a free throw.
Oh.
So... yeah.
So does that count though for like LeBron? Do those counts?
You said what?
Do free throws?
Oh, yeah. Okay, they'll count towards your point total as a player. But when they look at the game, and then they be like okay, yeah, like, okay, y'all, we shot the ball 35 times, we made 18 of them.
Gotcha.
But then foul shots, they have their own thing. Like, we went 7 for 7 for the free throw.
So when they say you had, last game you scored 16 points, are they talking about...
16 is total.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it could be on the court or whatever.
Gotcha.
But yeah. It's 40 states in the U.S., including Oklahoma, does not mandate a shot clock. I bet y'all ass gonna do that now. Yeah, there's a video of this. So if you guys just are curious to make sure that we're not just lying to y'all.
It unselected has to be Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Way to make an example, guys.
Yeah.
But, you have anything, love?
No, that's it.
That was... great episode, guys. Until next time.
Bye.